Welcome back to the topic Scratch Programming for Beginners. Today we'll discuss Scratch IDE in detail. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. In earlier video, we discussed there are two types of programming mode and two types of editor also open. One is in offline mode, another is in online. So today we'll discuss online mode programming editor. So here is the URL. You need to copy that particular URL and paste in a web browser and open the browser and type the URL scratch.mit.edu. Here click on start creating. Scratch IDE will be opened. Yeah, already opened. Here if you see the different section, if you have the code block, okay, it's a block oriented programming language. So in the code section, if you see the motion, under motion you have different blocks which will go through later videos in each and every step. We have looks. You can change the look and feel. You can change the sounds. There are different sounds block, sound effect, and event, like clicking on something with a button, or maybe uh, some operations happen. That is event generation. And control, you can control a particular code block using repeat, wait, or if else kind of condition. Changing, some touching the mouse pad or clicking on somewhere, that changing operations can be done. Operator, operators, if you want to do some kind of mathematical operations, then you can do using operator. Variables, again you can define your variables to assign some value, and later you can use it. So we'll discuss in detail. And my blocks, what is the custom, it's also called custom block. Yeah, if you see the different blocks are already there. If you want your own block, you can also create it by using my blocks. Apart from that, in the code block you have costumes. Costumes means you can change the graphics of that particular sprite, uh, and you can also color it and change as per your requirement. And if you have sound also, you can make sound effect in that particular audio, or if you have a story, then you can change the sound as well. So apart from that, you have another button is called go. When you start a program, there is the programming area, and you will take that particular blocks over here, and then you can click on, then uh, program will run. So whatever the code is written here, that will be executed, and execution window is here, so you can see the execution. So if particular program is running, then you can also stop it by clicking on here. Apart from that, you can change the visualization, visual graphics. Let's say if I click on here, it changes from lower portion to the right hand side. So this is the default one. You can also make it full screen when you want to execute the program and see in the whole screen. And apart from that, you have sprite. The sprite is nothing but the object. In programming language, any image is called an object. So that sprite, you can give the name, and then the show and hide, you can click here. Let's say you can hide it, or you can show it once again. And there is 2 x, y, z, that is the coordinate of that particular sprite, that particular object. This screen is divided in a coordinate. Okay, so here, if this is the central position, that is x value is 0 and y value is 0. The right hand side, x value is positive. The left hand side, x value is negative. And similarly for y-axis, this direction it is positive, this direction is negative. So initially it is in 0 0, and the size of the sprite, and if we, let's say, if I make it 10 and click on enter, then it's become smaller. So size is 100% means the default size, whatever the image size there, and the direction, which direction it is pointing to. It is pointing to the right direction. If you click on here, you see that the direction is in that direction. So that's a 90 degree. You can change the direction giving value. Okay, and apart from that, we have yeah, you can choose the sprite as well. Here, uh, you can choose the sprite like here. Lot of sprites are there. Whatever the I mean images or sprite is required, you can take from that position, and then you can paint it on that particular sprite. When you once you get it, you can get some surprise also, some kind of other stuff, and upload a sprite. If, let's say, if the sprite which are already present is you don't want it and you want your own sprite, then you can upload it by clicking on that. It will ask you to upload a file. You can upload that file. Similarly, the background, here the background is in the ash color, plain and simple. You can change the background, so you can upload your own background as well. If I choose background, if I click that, there are a lot of backgrounds. If you want, you can take it, and it will have an effect immediately, have an effect in that area. So that is all about the IDE. There are two important section. Is that when you when you create a program and you want to save it, then you save it as a file by clicking on that. You can save to your computer, or already have a file that has programs. You can upload it from your computer to that. Edit means you can you if you have a program, then you can upload it in that IDE, and then you can edit and change it. Tutorial, there are some tutorials available, you can go through. And apart from that, is by default is in English language, so you can change the link. If you want in some other language, you can change it from here. If you, let's say, Dutch, changing in that language, so it is also possible. So by default is English. Okay, so in the next video I will discuss the code section, the most motion, and then looks, and I will do small exercise in each of the every section, I mean the code block. Thank you for watching.
This video is a part of video series based on the topic Scratch tutorial for the beginner. If you like this video, then please share, like, and subscribe the channel. Thank you.